Real quick, I just need to say sorry about the choppy playback frame rate of the trailer. I was recording this while live streaming, trying something new, and unfortunately it didn't work out as planned, so it'll live and learn. Hello and welcome. My name is Samuel Ray, also known as Dr. Sam, and recently an announcement trailer was made in essentially a Nintendo Partner Direct. So not for first-party games, but for third-party games, for Gundam Breaker 4. Now, I'm a big fan of Gundam and mecha, anime in particular, and, associated games. I did a big playthrough of Armored Core 6 recently. And so, the Gundam Breaker series is one that the first 3 entries only released in Japan, so you could only play it with imports, and the menus had limited English in them. And then they released new Gundam Breaker here in the West on PC only. A baffling choice to be sure, and I'm going to play that game live on stream after I record this. But I want to check this out. I've been avoiding spoilers and details about it, so I'm going to check this out and upload it. Desktop audio's up. The only entry of this series I've played myself is Gundam Breaker 1. Ooh. Okay, now I'm liking the improvement in the graphics from the old PS Vita and PS3 entries of the series. 11 individual parts. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely liking the action combat look. Wait, 2 unique weapons. Okay, so you can switch between the 2 weapons you have equipped at the same time. That's a nice touch. Yep, they always have that element of fighting giant Gundams to mimic the perfect grades, because with the Gundam plastic models, they are larger scale. So they want you to be able to fight against those mechs in a much more large-scale capacity there. Diorama, I'm probably not going to be messing around with that very much, but it's a nice touch for those who really like it. There's someone in my server who likes doing that with Warframe. But, okay, Ultimate Gunpla. That's, I believe, a new thing, the series. I don't recall that being in the previous entries. And no actual release date, just releasing this year. Man. Oh. That's interesting. So for the special edition, they're giving you a limited edition Gunpla. Gun Barrel Strike Gundam. Based on the Strike Gundam from Gundam Seed. Which makes sense, because that ties into the Gundam Seed Freedom anime movie that recently released in Japan. Early parts unlock. Oh, okay. So for pre-orders, you get a set of parts unlocked early in the game. See, I'm not sure if I like that. Or for the collector's edition, because generally speaking, I'm not a big fan of getting faster progression early in the game for pre-ordering or for special editions or whatever. I like to be able to make progress through the game as intended, and for that to not be god-awful slow in order to incentivize pre-ordering and pre-ordering whatever edition. So I'm not sure how to feel about the early unlock parts, and then the RX-78 Gundam recirculation colors. So the OG Gundam, but with a unique color scheme. I mean, whatever. That's usually the first Gundam you unlock anyway in these games, because it's the grandpappy, the granddad of all Gundams. And at this point, I really couldn't care less about Steelbooks. I'm probably going to get this on PC. Well, I don't know. I may get this on PC. I may get it on Switch. I really don't know, because the thing about it is, a game like this, there's usually a measure of grinding needed in order to unlock all the stuff you want for your customization, right? But in this case, I feel like PC would be better for streaming, right? Because it's going to look better. Higher graphical fidelity, and frame rate probably, and just overall better integration for streaming and making content. But the PC version handheld mode would allow me to play it more and be able to really unlock and customize stuff in my own time. Because at this point, I don't sit down at my PC and play games as much as I used to. I just don't have the time to. But having handheld mode would allow me to do that more freely. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out and see what the differences between the Switch version and the PC version are going to be. Because if the Switch version can run at 60 frames per second, solid, then I'm not necessarily going to care as much about the graphical fidelity, right? After all, you're playing as Gundam plastic models. They're not hyper detailed, copies of the real Gundam, right? And you can tell they kind of have a little bit of a plasticky look to them, and that's by design. Because you're playing as animated Gunpla, kind of like the Gundam Build Fighters series of anime, which really good. I definitely advise taking a look at it. But overall, this game just looks fun. Definitely going to be a day one purchase for me, for sure. I'm just not sure which version to get, PC or Switch. So, but we got some time, right? Coming 2024 means they could literally wait until the Christmas season to release this. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. Definitely gonna buy it anyway. Just not sure which platform. And I'm probably just gonna get the basic game, honestly. I don't really need a Gunpla. I already have a Gunpla of the Gundam F91 that I still to this day have not completed, and I've had it for like, I don't know, 7 years. I really need to get around to that sometime. So, but yeah, this looks fun. And on stream, which, if you're with me live, then right after I'm done recording this, I'm actually going to go ahead and play New Gundam Breaker, the only English release of the series. And then, if you watch this later on YouTube as a regular video upload, then you can check out the VOD. And I'll probably link this to that VOD if I'm able to. So, all right, that's it for me. Have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, whatever time of the day it is when you watch this. And make sure to not follow, that's Twitch terms, like and subscribe in order to see continuing coverage on this, and join me in experiencing the game when it comes out, because like previous entries, this game is most likely to have a bevy of co-op missions. I'm hoping for a completely playable co-op campaign, but generally speaking, they've always had co-op missions that you can play. So I'll definitely be streaming that and playing it with viewers. So feel free to come and join me if you have it on whatever platform I decide to get it on. All right, have a great one. This is Sam signing out. I'll see you next time.